Hey guys, Mason here. Welcome back to SRB2. Um, I just kind of woke up, so I'm kind of, not really here. Um, I know this isn't getting any views at all. Uh, YouTube doesn't like it whenever I experiment and do things I want to do. So I checked the most recent video. It's like I think 5 days old at this point. Pretty good progress. One view with 41 seconds of engagement. I'm gonna say the video title I already have planned ahead of time. A cool little title drop. I miss when YouTube used to recommend my shit. Like holy, like fuck, dude. I just really am not a big fan of, not having my content, like, have an outreach. Because I was doing good for a while. I was eating good. Sure, it wasn't in the thousands or anything for views or even retention, but, like, shit. I had something at least. Now I'm just doing it because I like it. And yeah, I do. But that enjoyment can only get me so far, you know? And I hate to say it, I really do. But like I I'm very rarely like able to balance out the enjoyment with fulfillment because I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere or really doing anything and just wasting my time. And I don't want that from this, you know? I want to have fun. I want to do shit that I like. And I want people to, at least see what I'm doing and, just have a good time. Is that like a difficult thing to ask for? I mean, I hope not, but like, fuck. It's just a whole lot of nothing going on for me, dude. Anyway, I'm in Arid Canyon. I don't like this zone. I think pretty much anything past, like, Castle Eggman, at least for the main campaign, really just fucking blows. And it's unfortunate, because I'm gonna be way more negative whenever we get to Egg Rock Zone. The fuckers at Sonic Team Jr. that thought that was a good idea, um, I just don't understand the philosophy behind it. It's not a good zone. It's actually a really bad zone. It is just not fucking built to be fun. And obviously the final zone has to be difficult in the Sonic game. But holy shit. Like, Egg Rock is seemingly the only zone I actually dread playing. Which is a shame. Because, yeah, I might not like every zone in this game. But I can find parts of them that are all fun, except for Egg Rock. Like, Egg Rock just isn't fun. I don't have a fun time with it. Anyone that tells you Egg Rock is a genuinely good zone in this game is fucking lying to themselves. That's just that's just the truth. Anyway, our three characters today have no correlation because I ran out of characters that do have anything to do with each other, and yeah, I'm just kind of throwing random bullshit out here. Oh fuck. Damn. That's just harsh right there. Trying to take me out and shit. Not even expecting it. Fuck. Thankfully, Kirby was able to pull a save, you know? I don't like playing Boom Sonic normally, but he's actually good for Air Canyon, surprisingly, which I've just now learned. Fuck. Alright. Yeah. It's because of all the walls he can cling to. Now, I'm kind of fucked here, that, if you haven't noticed. Oh, damn. And, of course, Kirby can't do shit here, because he's been massively nerfed from his home series in SRB2. Not saying he's a bad character or anything, far from it. He just doesn't have that potency to his jumps that he usually has. Yeah, Bean just fucked me over, by the way, just completely. Which, okay. It's probably the most overly negative thing I've ever made, but, like, I'm just keeping it real. That fucking analytics, like, all of that just pissed me off, like, way more than it really should. And I know I'm sounding like a whiny little bitch right now, but after dealing with all this shit for way too long, you know, I earned it. I've done my time. Like, I see people out making, like, their fucking first video or whatever, literally calling it shit, like, my first video, and, you know, just, like, immediately getting fucking 1,000,000 subs in one day. Well, I've been doing this for God knows how long, like, 2 years, and have barely breached, like, maybe 200. It's not, like, I just don't feel anything anymore. That's my problem. And I've taken out a bunch of videos for, you know, just being negative and all that, but, like, honestly, I'm just keeping this one. Because I need to get these frustrations out. I do. And look, I don't need therapy. It's never helped me before. I don't need anything. I just need to vent, you know? Because it seems like all I do now is just, like, give myself the illusion that I'm doing anything with my time, and that this is, like, the only thing I enjoy. But, like, I like doing other things. Playing video games is my passion. It is. But, like, shit. I like going to the gym, okay? I do fucking MMA, for God's sakes. I could just build my entire life off of, I don't fucking know, like, kicking ass and shit and being cool. But this is just what I want to do. And I could make, you know, a living off of that, but I don't want to do that professionally. That would ruin the fun. And I only enjoy things gaming-wise now whenever I'm not making videos. I'm usually fucking miserable recording any of these. I don't know why. Unless I'm with my friends or something to distract me, even then I have to kind of keep a straight face. Because, like, at the end of the day, I don't feel like I'm having fun, but I like what I'm doing. It is a paradox of itself. I hate what I do, but I find enjoyment in it. I am the most contradicting motherfucker I know, and it is some bullshit. Because I think the worst thing I've ever learned to do is recognize my own shit, because at least with people who don't, like, they get to live in their own delusions. I don't. I am fully aware that I'm not getting anywhere. I am aware that I can't do anything. And it's fucking killing me, honestly. Everything I want to do, it feels like I can't do. But something is holding me back mentally, or just whatever. And yeah, people are gonna say probably, take a break from all this. I don't know how, okay? I don't have anything else to really do. This is what I've worked for. This is what I've wanted to do since I was a kid. And I just don't know what else to do with my time. I spend a lot of whatever, just fucking doing whatever, you know? All this shit. And basically get, like, no return from it. I'm pissing in the wind here, and it's just kind of bullshit. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that shit. This zone is ass. The fucking boss that I'm about to fight is ass. One of the worst, actually. Not as bad as, like, Egg Rock or even Metal Sonic. The race is good. The Metal Sonic race is great. One of my favorites in this game. Like, genuinely an amazing level. But, like, Egg Rock? What the fuck? I need to take a second on that. This is just out of nowhere. I'm just shocked. I I didn't know Kirby could move like that. Um, I'm tempted to switch characters for this, for a volcano, but it's a single act. Um, I'll go ahead and do it. I just need to, I guess, mull over that right there, because that kind of took precedent over everything I was just saying. That's fucking surprising. I didn't know Kirby could insta-kill Fang. Yeah, I'm gonna pause my recording real quick. I'll be back. Alright, yeah, I decided to switch out the cast again, you know. The whole point of this series I'm doing. Yeah, if anyone just random stumbles upon these videos, that's the point of this series. Because, like, I feel like this is gonna probably find just an obscure audience that has never seen my shit. I chose Kiryu, Silver, and Mighty solely for the reason that they're all gimmicky as fuck. Mighty is not built for SRB2 just at all with his moveset, having a stomp move, which does not contribute anything to gameplay itself, simply because there is never a need in the base level design for downward movement, and it is instead either horizontal or vertical, making him pretty much useless. Silver can't jump on anything and has a really finicky, like, grab system where he has to use psychic energy and grab shit. I'm trying to switch to them, like, to both of them, but for some reason I can't. Something is, like, some magical force is preventing me from switching characters. Okay. Hey, I can pick up the other teammates I have. I guess that's cool. I'm sorry, but I cannot stay on a lower level. That's something this map is, this zone, one single level zone, by the way, is really bad about, is that fucking, like, having the gall to make the bottom half practically just fucking unplayable. Because, like, it is some shit. Anyway, if I could switch to Kiryu, that'd be nice. Is Kiryu gonna respawn? Like, I added a character that I guess I just cannot get to respawn. Like, obviously, none of them were made for this, but, like, that's just complete shit. So Kiryu, all he does is punch robots really hard, and that's kind of it. I would love to show off what he could do if he would respawn, but never mind. It's already a gimmicky ass series anyway. I kind of understand why this has not found an audience, mainly just because no one gives a fuck. Like, yeah, even I know that I'm the only one that finds this interesting. That's simply just because, I'm already grasping for straws as is a uh, YouTuber that has already, failed without even having a start. So, yeah. Look, I've been doing this long enough. I can be a nihilistic fuck if I want to. It's not like I'm gonna get any backlash for this. No one even knows who the fuck I am. At least this video is gonna be short, and I can fucking just upload it and never look back. Besides, I've said multiple times that I always want to be 100% about who I am with my audience. And even at my worst, I will still be honest about how I feel about things. I won't play it up to make myself look good. Fuck, I need to put my computer on the charger. Give me a sec. Alright. Yeah, sorry. Um, I, if I can even convince myself to, I'll edit out that bit of silence. But, I, I want, again, I always want to be honest about what I'm feeling, who I really am as a person, and I'm not perfect, obviously. I'm not. Look, there's no such thing as human perfection. And anyone who says they are or tries to be perfect, they're not. And that's a part of being a human. And I want to be as human as I can with you guys. And yeah, I'm going to obviously admit that I'm being a dick right now. I am. I'm being the biggest mega dick on the planet. But even to the people that know me on a more personal level, even they'll tell you, yeah, I'm a bit of a dick sometimes. Do I want to be? No, I don't. In a perfect world, I'm like the next fucking Markiplier or some shit. But I'm not. The this isn't my ideal situation I'm in right now. This isn't, what I want to be. But I mean, like, that's just reality, and I don't like it as much as the next guy. I don't. It's scary. It's just sad. But I need to know, but I guess I need to accept that, Because all I ever do is just deny things and never really I never really admit that am just scared. I always try to hide behind something superficial, act like I'm never, afraid of anything, but I'm scared shitless, okay? I just want everything to go well with this, but it doesn't. So I'm just kind of in a constant state of, like, never feeling like I'm getting anywhere with any of this, and I just don't feel human anymore doing any of this shit. I don't. I feel like I'm drained. Uh, I'm about to switch characters. I just need to remember who I have on me right now. But shit, I might end it here. You never know. At least with the video. I'm talking about the video, not anything else. That sounded way worse. Yeah, I'll just end this video, upload it, see what happens. Um, is this a crash out? Yeah, fuck YouTube. But also, this is just unfiltered Mason right here. So, yeah. I know this is a bad idea. This is an awful idea. I can recognize it. But do I care? FUD now. I don't. I have lost my will to really care anymore. So, whatever happens, it happens. I can't do shit. So, yeah. Bye.